G'day, welcome back to the channel and welcome to this edition of MGUY EV News for Friday the 24th of May 2024. So firstly we have a story about the Royal Canadian Mounted Police who think that Teslas will be better than horses. I disagree. Actually I think horses are probably better than Teslas, but for some reason they think that in order to fight crime and catch criminals they have to go electric. Guess what? RCMP warns push to switch to electric vehicles faces significant challenges. Range is one problem, another is the kind of work police vehicles perform. Can the RCMP turn North America's largest law enforcement vehicle fleet green? Who cares? They're about to find out. As Canada's National Police Service, the RCMP falls under Ottawa's Greening Government strategy, a commitment to lower the environmental footprint of the federal government and get it to net zero emissions by 2050. The strategy calls on the RCMP to replace as many of their approximately 12,000 cars and trucks with zero-emission vehicles as operationally possible by 2035. Yeah, good freaking luck with that. But those tasks with meeting that goal are predicting speed bumps along the way. Really, we do fully anticipate that there are significant challenges with electric vehicle range for a lot of our unit, said Sergeant Sean Vickery, who works in the RCMP's National Traffic Programs and Operational Technologies Unit. We don't want to put them into a situation where they will fail and put a member at risk or the public at risk because a piece of equipment didn't do what it was supposed to do. For those of you who haven't seen my video today about the electric fire trucks, linked up here, go and take a look at it. Because electric fire trucks are useless, and electric police cars are useless as well. The RCMP is starting small by field testing 2 Teslas. One is based with the traffic unit in British Columbia's West Shore Detachment, and the other helps patrol the grounds of Rideau Hall in Ottawa. Neither car has to roam too far from a charging station. Oh, well, that's good then. We can tell the criminals, as long as you stay within the charging station range, that's all good. But don't go too far away because that makes it hard. Seriously, what a load of BS. Oh dear. Another one of the freebies that you had when you drove an EV is going away. You know what I always say, it's the 3 Fs that keep the electric vehicle market going: fanboys, fleets and freebies. And now the freebies are running out. EVs face road tax charges from next year. Here's what's changing and how much you'll have to pay. Vehicle excise duty, VED, will change for EVs and low-emission vehicles in 2025. No more freebies for you. EVs and low-emission cars, hybrids, will have to pay VED or road tax. Here's our guide to the changes and other tax updates you need to know. One of the big benefits of electric vehicles that helps keep running costs down is they're exempt from many taxes, including road tax. Ooh, not for much longer. However, that's set to change next year as zero-emission and low-emission vehicles will have to start paying vehicle excise duty, otherwise known as road tax, in the same way as internal combustion engine ICE vehicles do. About freaking time too. EVs weigh so much more than regular cars. They cause so much more damage to the roads. It's about time they paid their share. In fact, they should probably pay more than regular cars. The Sydney Morning Herald, that woke publication that nobody reads except inner city latte sipping greenies who live their entire lives listening to the ABC and reading the Sydney Morning Herald and not knowing anything about the real world that's out there. As you can imagine, they're fawning over this electric bus idea. A smoother bus ride is on the way to one of Sydney's busiest CBDs. A $115 million depot for electric buses will be built on a former factory site in Sydney's north following a cash injection from the federal government. Now, where did they get that cash from? I can't remember. As the state plays catch-up with the rollout of charging stations and upgrades to existing depots. Construction of the purpose-built depot on Talavera Road in Macquarie Park, one of Sydney's major business districts, will begin early next year and is due to be completed by 2028. Oh, exciting, I can't wait. Let's just hear some of the usual guff from the government. Transport Minister Joe Hayland said the government was committed to rolling out electric buses and charging infrastructure because passengers across Sydney wanted a smoother ride on quieter, more sustainable vehicles. No, they don't. No, they don't. All they care about is getting from A to B. Go away. Battery energy storage systems. Yes, they're great until they catch fire. Concerns rise over proposed lithium battery facility in Poway following recent fires. Communities far from the lithium-ion battery storage facility fire in Otay Mesa are expressing worries about potential fires near their homes, as proposals for similar facilities across San Diego County raise concerns. Bloody Luddites. According to the city of Poway, solar energy company Arevon has applied to construct a storage system dubbed Nighthawk. Wow, that sounds cool. Between Kirkham Way and Bela Canyon Road. Arevon said the project has storage systems with protection and control features, including a battery management system that can be shut off if needed. Oh, well, that solves everything. I don't know why they're worried. It also plans to use Tesla Megapack battery technology, which it claims has an industry-leading safety record. Fires from lithium batteries are harder to put out because the lithium salts are self-oxidizing. The fires can't be starved out like a traditional fire. Devora Garrison, living just half a mile from the proposed site, said she would have to hightail it out of here if a fire occurred in Bela Canyon, as her property has 7 horses, 2 dogs and 2 cats. I mean, exactly, why would you want to be living next to that ticking time bomb? Horrible. I don't know what's happened to GB News because they're normally so sensible on this kind of stuff, but this is bullshit. You can smell it a mile away. Revolutionary electric car tree technology can charge 200 miles in just 5 minutes and could rival Tesla. Sorry, I'm going to preface this by saying, where's the electricity coming from? Let's see if there's an answer. This product alone could quickly become the largest fast charging network in America. Okay, back to the real world. A landmark new project aims to accelerate the development and rollout of EV trees, which are designed to boost the number of electric vehicle charging points and could have a larger network than Tesla. Gravity, an electric vehicle infrastructure startup, well, that's always a good sign, has opened the fastest EV charging site in the United States using a unique method to help drivers. The new Distributed Energy Access Point, or DEAP trees, involves a universal on-street mounting and cable system designed for speeds as quick as 200 kilowatts and 500 kilowatts. 500 kilowatts, half a megawatt. Okay? Just hold that there. Motorists will be able to charge their vehicles without taking up a lot of space on the pavement and keeping bulky cables away from the general public and other vehicles. Here we go. Here's the BS paragraph. The chargers do not require any utility upgrades and are capable of providing 200 miles of range in either 13 minutes when using the 200 kilowatt option. Oh, that's nothing. 200 kilowatts. Or just 5 minutes with the 500 kilowatt charger. But don't forget, no utility upgrades are required. It's magic. Magic. Go away. More disastrous EV price cuts. Car makers slash EV prices by as much as £14,000 to boost demand. Autocar finds makers are offering contributions up to £14,000 as demand in private EV sector falters. Just for a second, imagine what that does to the used market. Just imagine. Research by Autocar shows car makers are slashing prices of some new electric cars by up to £14,000 in a bid to boost their sales of electric vehicles in the face of flagging consumer interest and to counter the impact of the ZEV mandate, which stipulates that at least 22% of their new car sales in 2024 must be EVs. Good luck with reaching that 22% figure, by the way. Offered in the form of a deposit contribution with a PCP, the most popular finance product among private buyers of new cars, price cuts are effectively being made by most car makers on selected EV models. The Society of Motor Manufacturers and Traders reported that EV registrations claimed 16.9% of the market in April, compared with 15.4% the year before. However, the increase was driven solely by businesses rather than retail demand. Fanboys, fleets, freebies. Next. Fisker is like the tightrope walker who's just lost his balance and is just desperately trying to hang on before the inevitable happens. So let's look forward to the inevitable, but for now we can enjoy the struggle. Troubled EV company tells customers they no longer have roadside assistance. That's handy. The prognosis for Fisker owners seems to get worse and worse every week. The bankruptcy is still a looming threat, and the company is essentially having a fire sale to get rid of leftover inventory, even though an Ocean is probably the last thing anyone should be buying right now. Now comes word that things have gotten slightly worse for Ocean owners. Auto Evolution reports that Fisker has sent out an email to Ocean owners in the US and Puerto Rico that, effective immediately, their roadside assistance is gone. Might be a shock to some, but as Auto Evolution pointed out, it was only a matter of time. The company recently cut roadside assistance for European owners as well. According to Fisker's site, the automaker offered roadside assistance for 6 years or 60,000 miles, whichever comes first. Available 24/7, it covered things like flat tyres, mechanical breakdowns, lockouts, thermal runaway. Auto Evolution says Fisker apologised to owners for the inconvenience of cancelling the roadside assistance, though its roadside assistance policy did state that the company reserves the right to revise or discontinue specific roadside assistance benefits at any time without notice or refund. Excellent. That's what happens when you buy a car from a company like Fisker. Everything can just evaporate. Just like that. Just like that. Anyway, sorry about the rush production for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was interesting. See you in the next one. Bye for now.